Mr. Drake?
Yeah?
My man will take care of your baggage.
Oh, yes, that's right. I have to register it first. Excuse me. Good afternoon. Sorry I'm late. I'm booked on the London flight.
No. I am to take you to Judgement.
First I've heard about it.
But your company have chartered one of our planes.
What company?
World Travel. This came for you.
Just a minute. Thank you. Where'd you get it?
It was sent care of our office.
How did you know me?
I didn't, but I knew you were an Englishman. You were late, I came to meet you, and you were the first Englishman I saw.
Yes. I'll make a telephone call. Have you got one I can use?
Please. If you give the girl the number, she will make the call for you. Now, please, Mr. Drake, you will not be long. Judgement is a very small airport and closes down 1/2 hour after sunset.
What are your instructions?
I am to fly you to Judgement, wait, and bring you right back again.
Well, as soon as I've made the call, we'll be on our way.
Oh, Hannah. Your London call, Mr. Drake.
Right.
Please do not be long.
All right.
Hello, Drake here. John Drake. Drake! I can't hear you.
Excuse us, and we will try and get you a better connection.
No time now.
Hello, John. Can you hear me better now?
Oh, it's you, is it, James? I was on my way back to London. What's going on in Judgement?
Where are you?
At the airport.
Oh, thank heavens. The charter company have contacted you? The charter company have contacted you?
Yeah, the pilot's with me now. What's it all about?
I can't tell you over an open line, John. I'll put an emergency call through to the embassy. It'll only take you 10 minutes to get there.
Just a minute. They want me to go to the embassy. It'll take about 25 minutes to get there and back.
Not if you want to get out of Judgement again tonight.
Oh, James! Can't do that if you want me out of Judgement tonight.
Yes, we do. There are goods to be collected. We must get them out of there tonight. John, have you got that? Tonight. It's absolutely vital. Can you take some numbers?
Hold on a minute. All right.
35.
35.
462.
462.
10.
10.
195. 68. 707.
Repeat the last number.
707.
707.
162.
162.
305. 4.
4. James! Hello? Hello?
Sorry, Effendi, we'll have to try another line.
All right, be quick. Yeah, hello. Drake here.
We've lost London, Effendi. If you'll wait, we'll call again.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go.
Gariga, Birazad, imperative, flown London tonight, careful because.
Ever heard of a place called Birazad?
It's a small settlement outside Judgement.
I've got to pick up somebody there. Have we got time?
If you hurry.
تشكر. Kate koi?
هذا دو كارتون. واحد لمع. واحد لمع. पीछे कटो खुदा हाफिज तशक्कुर पीछे कटो भाई अल्लाह के वास्ते छोड़ देना पीछे भाई मुर्गी का यार क्या करता है भाई खुदा के वास्ते अल्लाह के वास्ते
Get Shingi. Get out.
قريت بيتكلم مين؟ نعم سأنتظر
Hello. Hello. مين بده يعني؟
We should be landing in about 5 minutes.
All right.
Welcome to Judgement, Mr. Drake.
Thank you.
There will be 50 piastres.
What for?
Airport tax, 20. Customs clearance, 20. Tourist tax, 15. Total 55.
Thank you.
100. I don't have any change.
That's credit me. Departure tax.
Marhaba. Ahlan. The car is coming.
Good.
Have you reserved a room in the hotel, Mr. Drake?
No, this place is too expensive.
We have some very interesting curiosities here. Roman remains and other interesting diversions.
Some other time.
This is your driver.
وهذا الرجل.
وين؟ لازم أخذه.
He wants to know where you want to go.
Bir Azad.
So, you're going to visit Dr. Garriga.
Who's he?
He's the only man that a stranger would visit in Bir Azad.
Please, we only have 40 minutes light.
I'll be back in time. Look.
Stenna. بدك تسوي شوية فلوس؟
Come.
Wait here. Dr. Garriga?
Who are you?
I've come to take you to London. There isn't much time. When did this happen?
Early today. I thought they would trace me here sooner or later.
Who?
How do I know you have come to take me to London?
Weren't you expecting me?
I was expecting someone. I would like some proof of your identity.
What do you want me to show you? My tattoo marks?
Someone is trying to kill me. It might be you.
I've got an airplane waiting at the airport which will take us to a man. From there we can catch the regular service to London.
No, I am not coming.
Suit yourself. Your next visitor will probably be your last.
Wait. Remember, I've still got this. See that test tube over there?
Yeah. That's a relief.
What?
You know how to use it. Where'd you learn?
We will go to the airport. Keep walking right in front of me all the time. Remember, there are 9 more bullets in this. The next one is for you.
Is that your baggage?
That is all I need. Everything else is here. Now, please, after you.
quick, Mr. Drake?
There's still plenty of daylight, isn't there?
Yes, there's lights.
So it was Dr. Garriga. Good evening, Doctor.
Where's the pilot?
He has gone into town.
Gone into town? Why?
He said he would book you rooms at the hotel.
We're supposed to be leaving tonight.
No, Mr. Drake. There is something wrong with the engine. He must arrange repairs.
There was nothing wrong with it when we landed.
I regret, Mr. Drake, that plane is not airworthy. Regulations. Sawak! Khudamelil Hotel. He will take you to the hotel. I'm afraid it is not in the luxury class, you understand?
I'm not sleeping here tonight.
We'll have to go back and sleep at your house, won't we?
No. You promised to fly me out tonight.
Didn't you hear? We have engine trouble.
How do I know you're not lying?
You don't?
Ah, good evening. You are the Englishman?
Yes.
Ibrahim has spoken for you. You will have our best room. May I take your bag?
Yeah.
This way, please. There you are. If there's anything you want, you only have to ask.
I'll have the key.
Don't forget, I want you to be very comfortable
We will
here.
be comfortable, and if we're not, we must certainly let you know.
Key. Perhaps the plane won't be ready by tomorrow.
Then we'll have another plane sent.
It might take days. These people, time means nothing to them. They know where I am now. They knew where to send the bomb. They will try to come and get me here.
They won't find it easy. You have a gun. There are two of us.
I have not formed a very favorable opinion of your abilities.
And at least you don't have to be afraid of me.
Look, I am important. My life is not only important to your government, but to the whole world. You must try and get me out of here before it is too late.
Don't worry, I'll see that you come to no harm. The key. I have to go out for a few minutes. Lock the door when I've gone.
Hazard.
I want this sent right away, please.
Well, Travel London. Most urgently require further description of goods. Drake, Grand Hotel, Judgement. The boy will be back in a minute. He will take it to the cable for you.
We want some food.
Yes, Effendi. Ibrahim has ordered for you.
You take it up to the room.
Yes, Effendi.
How nice.
Beg your pardon?
How very nice. A British voice. I'm American.
I see.
My name's Jessica Shaw.
Mine is John Drake.
After 8 weeks in the desert, there are 3 things I've been looking forward to. A hot bath, a strong drink, and someone to speak English to.
You don't look as though you'd spent 8 minutes in the desert.
Thank you. They don't seem to have any hot baths or strong drinks around here. But at least I found someone who speaks English. I'm an archaeologist.
Oh.
Yes, I've been digging up the Sumerian village at Jebel Dur. It's about 30 miles from here.
Yeah? Did you find anything interesting?
Yes, what we were looking for. If you're patient enough, you get there in the end. And what are you doing here?
Just passing through.
So I'll mind my own business then.
Ibrahim, your Englishman is here.
Oh, Mr. Drake, sorry about the inconvenience.
It's all right.
Hello.
Well, hello, Miss Shaw. Welcome back to civilization.
Let's say halfway back.
Ah, yes. Beishabrin is a dump. Is that right?
That is exactly right.
Well, come inside. Both of you.
Send it.
Now, that's a wonderful sight. You haven't got a hot tub as well, have you?
I'm afraid not, Miss Shaw.
Is that plane going to be ready?
Being fixed. We will leave at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and you will make your connection with London.
That's good. I'll see you in the morning. No, not for me, thanks. I have to be going now, Miss Shaw. Nice to meet you.
Good evening.
How about my cable?
The boy has just this minute taken it, Effendi.
Why'd you eat?
I will eat when we reach London.
Right, so not poisonous. I don't think it is anyway. If you can't eat, why don't you sleep?
Sleep.
Relax.
Nein. Das habe ich nicht getan. Nein, das habe ich nicht getan. Nein, bitte, hören. Verflucht der Mariner! Why are you doing this?
You're trying to kill me.
Me? Why should I kill you?
For having a nightmare.
But I haven't been to sleep.
You were dreaming.
How do you know?
You attacked me with your hands, and yet you have a gun. You were terrified.
I didn't hurt you.
Forget it.
I'm sorry. Let me see.
Get some rest.
I am a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Forget it. Get some rest.
Ich habe Befehle ausgeführt. Befehle. Es waren Befehle.
Easy now.
What are you doing?
You were yelling in your sleep again.
I was right not to trust you.
You could trust me with your life.
What is the time?
5 o'clock in the morning.
I will not go to sleep again. I'll take no risks. And I'd advise you not to take any either.
But have you checked with the cable office?
Yes, I promise. I give you my word. Not more than 5 minutes ago.
If anything comes in the next hour, send it direct to the airport.
Of course. But if it comes later...
It'll be too late.
Good morning, Mr. Drake. I trust you spent a comfortable night.
You should add the Grand Hotel to your list of curiosities.
Your passports, please.
Yeah, where's the pilot?
It's coming now. The plane is ready.
Good.
You're Spanish.
See?
That'll be 20 piastres. Visa duty.
Take it out of what you owe me.
Oh, yes. 20 piastres, plus airport fees, plus departure tax. 100 exactly.
No wonder you never need any change.
Your receipt.
Thank you.
And your passport.
Very kind of you.
You'll come to the plane now, please. Good morning, Mr. Drake.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
That's all right, Miss Shaw. You'll follow these gentlemen to the plane.
Just a minute. I chartered that plane for a private flight.
There is room for one more passenger. Surely you do not mind taking this young lady.
Do you?
We prefer to have the aircraft to ourselves.
You're really not very friendly, are you, Mr. Drake?
I thought you might have noticed that last night. I'm very sorry. This is a private charter. I do not want any extra passengers.
But you cannot refuse.
Why not?
The regulations.
Which particular regulations on this occasion?
The airline must accept all fare-paying passengers.
Only on scheduled flights.
And on scheduled routes. Judgement to Armen is a scheduled route. It is written.
Let me see.
Certainly.
She is not going.
In that case, Mr. Drake, neither are you.
Why do you want to go to a man?
I have some equipment to pick up for the camp.
Why must you travel with us?
Because it saves me 4 days' journey by car.
The plane is waiting. If you do not leave now, you will miss your connection for London.
All right, get aboard.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. I really appreciate that old world British charm.
Who's she?
Nobody to worry about.
Do you know her?
I know nothing against her. You said you wanted to get out of here quickly, didn't you?
This is the worst part of the desert. Even the Bedouin do not come here. We call it Nehiyat El Denia.
The end of the world.
What is wrong? The petrol is not getting through.
Where are we?
Piet Naba. There is an old airstrip somewhere near here.
Oh, no!
What's an airstrip doing in this area?
It was an RAF staging post.
How far to a man?
All of 100 kilometers.
Oh, we'd better put out a mayday call, hadn't we?
You're wasting your time, Mr. Drake. I tried to raise Amman before we left. The set is out of order.
Why didn't you report it?
If I had, they would not have allowed us to take off. It's no good. I shall have to land. Fasten your belts. There is the airstrip, straight ahead.
Put your head down, your hands over it.
something. Get me out of here.
That's what we're trying to do.
But he intended to land here.
Let's see what we've got over there. Come on.
There's nothing wrong with the engine.
Pull yourself together.
I will make him keep.
Calm. Let's not worry about who's to blame. Let's worry about getting ourselves out of here.
But you don't believe him. It's a trap.
Maybe it is.
Oh, it's a trick. He wanted to land here.
Maybe he did.
Who is he?
Well, your guess is as good as mine.
You let him do this to me. You're not trying to do anything.
Maybe his story's true.
You don't trust him.
Don't trust anybody at the moment.
You are afraid of him, but I have a gun.
That's no use to you. It isn't loaded.
What have you done?
I didn't want you to get hurt.
But he has a gun.
Probably.
You are afraid of him.
I'm only afraid of fools.
You must get me out of this.
I intend to try.
Yes, but how?
He's coming. Any luck?
No, the engine is overheated. I'll try again when it cools off.
Did you find anything?
Nothing that would be of any use to us.
I'm sure they'll send a rescue party when they realize we're overdue.
That'll be too late for my London connection.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it. Let's get inside out of that sun.
Yeah. I'm going to take a look at that engine.
No, stop. You must not touch the aircraft.
Can't be any worse than it is now, can it?
It is forbidden by regulations.
You're going to stop me?
No, please.
The regulations.
Now, at last, we can be properly introduced.
Just stay right there.
Do you mind if I take a seat?
Who are you?
Meine Familie war im Dortmunder Lager.
Das habe ich mir gedacht.
Vor 20 Jahren. You, stay where you are. You took my money.
But not for this. This is madness.
You'll obey orders.
What are you going to do?
We're going to wait for my friends.
They want to kill me.
But you told me you were only going to delay them.
Stay where you are.
I am going to start the plane.
Stop! There's a bomb on the plane! Get down!
Now you've had the fun and games. What's next on the agenda?
Well?
Well, he won't die unless the rest of us do.
Why should we all die?
We have very little water left.
My friends will be here any time now.
You sure of that?
Yes. I spoke to them this morning before we left.
From 90 miles away?
No. I spoke to them by radio. They were quite close to here.
Just across the border, eh?
They find me, I'm a dead man.
I think they've found you already.
That's right. Now it's your turn. My Kehrwochen.
Why did I trust you? Why did I listen to you?
You're not dead yet.
So, here you are at last, Doctor. We have come a long way, and we have waited a long time.
There's a badly wounded man in there. He has nothing to do with your quarrel. You've got a first aid kit on the truck.
What happened to him?
He got hurt when your lady friend blew up the plane. He's very sick. You have nothing against him.
כן, שמעון. בבקשה.
דוד, תביא את קופסת העזרה השונה. That's all we can do for him. Right. Get the doctor outside.
No, I'm not going outside. You're going to kill me.
I know you. You're killers. All of you. Murderers. If I know who you are, I wouldn't have taken your filthy money.
Get them out of here.
יגאל, הרגע. קח אותו החוצה.
Listen to me. There's a radio on that truck. There has to be. The girl sent out a message this morning. Get to it. Put out an SOS.
For Garriga. It's too late.
Now for yourself. If they find out you accepted a bribe, you'll never fly again. Do as I say, and I'll see they don't.
It's a deal.
Can you make it?
I can make it.
Good luck.
What is your name?
Rafael Garriga.
What was your name in 1945?
The same, Garriga.
You seem to have a short memory. We do not forget. In 1945, you were Hans Christian Dreger.
No.
Chief Medical Officer Dortmunder Camp.
You are mistaken. My name is Garriga and I am Spanish.
Your identity has been established. You have been sentenced to death for your crimes against humanity. We are about to execute that sentence.
No, no. I was only obeying orders.
I was only obeying orders. So was Adolf Eichmann.
They would have killed me. I had to help them.
Tot het Hamish Patlefall.
Do you want to go with him?
Who passed the sentence?
Nekama.
In whose name?
The Jewish nation.
Your organization has been banned by the Israeli government.
Nekama will disband when its work is finished and the last of the Nazi criminals are executed.
Don't call it execution. The legal term is murder.
There is a greater law than the law of nations.
You talk like a Nazi.
You are in our way. It will be easier to kill you.
You still talk like a Nazi.
What is your interest in him?
I've been ordered to take him to London.
Ordered by whom?
My government.
Why do they want him?
That's their business.
Do you always obey orders without question?
Sometimes, yes.
You do, and so did he.
The cases are different.
Exactly. And that is why he is condemned.
Without trial?
He has been tried.
By a gang of outlaws?
You would do the same if you were in our position.
How do I know? I haven't heard the evidence yet.
You are wasting our time. Get out of the way.
You're all murderers. Now I understand why your organization was outlawed.
His parents were killed in the Dortmunder prison camp by him.
What does that mean?
It is not true.
Have you proof?
We have.
Show it.
We are not answerable to you for our actions.
You're answerable to your country.
It is an act of justice.
Is it? Then prove it.
He is just playing for time. We are on Arab territory. Sooner or later they must come to look for that plane.
I think it would be wise.
Let us do what we were sent to do.
Unless you want to kill me too.
מדוע לא נביא לו הוכחות, שמעון? הוא בוודאי ידבר.
הצודקת. יש זמן.
אסור לנו להתמהמה, שמעון.
Shimon.
I shall first establish the prisoner's identity.
I admit it.
You are Hans Christian Dreger?
Yes.
Why did you deny it before?
You would have shot me out of hand. Now I can prove to you that I'm innocent.
The charges.
You are charged with crimes against humanity in Dortmund or in Germany between the years of 1941 and 1945.
And he has no charge to answer.
Why is that?
If the crimes were committed in Germany, he should be tried in Germany.
He's being tried here and now.
You have no right to try him.
We have the will and the power to carry out our judgment, and whether you like it or not, that makes us a court. This is our power. He has the right to defend himself. Shimon?
You are charged with being wholly or partly responsible for the deaths of an undetermined number of civilian prisoners in the experimental block of Dortmunder camp.
Names, dates, details.
The documents are in Germany.
Then I repeat, the trial must be held in Germany, otherwise the evidence can only be based on hearsay.
It will be based on facts. Do you admit the charges?
No.
You were chief medical officer in Dortmunder between 1941 and 1945?
Between 1941 and 1944.
What were your duties?
Don't answer that. They're asking you to provide facts that they should provide.
But I want to answer the questions.
Do not.
I have been misunderstood. I want them to realize that I am not guilty.
If the prisoner is willing to answer the questions, I do not see why they should not be put to him.
What were your duties in Dortmunder?
I was director of bacteriological research.
What did that entail?
We were experimenting to develop new viruses and vaccines.
For military use?
No.
You were experimenting in germ warfare?
No, that is where you are completely wrong. Our experiments were for defense. I am a doctor. My profession is to save human life.
Did any of your prisoners die in Dortmunder?
Some.
What of?
Illness, old age.
And accident?
Yes.
What kind of accident?
Oh, we took every possible precaution.
What kind of accident?
We were developing vaccines against bubonic plague. The vaccines were not 100% effective.
Those people died because you infected them with bubonic plague.
A few, only a few.
But they died.
But we were working to save life. We knew that if we could develop an effective vaccine, the lives of millions of people would be saved.
I was not aware that at that time millions of people were dying of bubonic plague.
Ah, but in the next war they may not use the bomb. It destroys too much property. They may use viruses, and therefore we must have vaccines.
Those people died in the last war, in the course of your experiments.
And accidents were inevitable. Now look, there was a statistical probability that 65% would die. In fact, we managed to keep that number down to less than 42%. Our clinical conditions were excellent.
If only one of those people had died, you would still be guilty of the crimes with which you are charged.
But you do not wish to understand.
We understand enough to reach a verdict. The prisoner has condemned himself.
But it was for science. It was to save the human race.
The prisoner admits the charges. That he caused the death of innocent people in the course of biological experiments.
Explain to them. Make them understand. The British government have sent for me. They realize the value of my research. They need me. They know how important my work is.
The charge is found proved.
I have a radio watch to keep.
Aren't you interested in hearing the evidence for the defense?
Mr. Drake, we are many miles inside enemy territory. I have to consider our own security. It is you we have to convince of his guilt, not ourselves of his innocence. I shall be back in time to help carry out the sentence.
Well, Mr. Drake, is there anything you can say for him?
Very little. But he's not guilty. He wasn't responsible for his actions. He is a moral imbecile.
Are you pleading insanity?
Yes.
How dare you say this? It is not I who am insane!
Who admits that he killed prisoners in the course of experimentation and is not aware that he has committed murder is obviously insane.
That was an accident!
He's incapable of telling the difference between right and wrong, and therefore cannot be held responsible for his actions.
I agree. He cannot tell right from wrong. I accept your definition. Immoral imbecile. But I do not accept it as an excuse. All the Nazis were moral imbeciles, but that does not absolve them. They put themselves outside the laws of civilization. Now, have you anything to say?
Yes. It is you who are now outside the laws of civilization. You claim that he is a murderer, and yet you want to kill him in these circumstances. What does that make you?
We've already heard that argument from the whole world. All right. So you want to take him back to your precious government and set him to work for you. You'll probably have less than 42% of failures from him. Is that what you want?
No.
Well, what is your solution then?
I haven't got one, and neither have you. Maybe nobody has.
Well, Mr. Drake has been wasting our time. The pilot has radioed for help.
Congratulations.
Sorry, Mr. Drake. I could not get through.
Seems as though you're in luck. There's one constructive thing you can do before you leave.
What's that?
Radio to get help for him.
Very well. I promise I'll send a message before we reach the border.